What's something that made you angrier than you have ever been? This is the angriest I've ever been in my life. Not loud anger. Not screaming. The kind that goes cold and permanent. For some context, I am Annie, and I was 24 and living with my aunt after my mom passed. I paid rent, I paid bills, I worked 2 jobs and kept my head down. She always told people she was helping me out, but the truth was I was barely surviving and too exhausted to argue. One evening I came home after a double shift and noticed my bedroom door was open. That was strange. I never left it open. I walked in and froze. My aunt was sitting on my bed with a trash bag. Inside it were my mom's things. Letters. Old photos. Her scarf. The last voice note she sent me before she died. I asked her what she was doing. She didn't even look guilty. She said, "I'm cleaning. It's unhealthy for you to hold on to the past. You need to move on. Something in me broke." I asked where the rest of it was. She shrugged and said, "I already threw most of it out. You were too emotional anyway." I don't remember raising my voice. I remember my hands shaking. I remember realizing she decided my grief was inconvenient. I picked up the bag, walked past her, and went straight to my car. That night I slept in it. The next morning I went to work, called a friend, and found a room to rent by the end of the week. I never went back alone. I took what was left and left the keys on the counter. Months later she called crying, saying she didn't understand why I cut her off so dramatically. I told her calmly, "You threw away the last pieces of my mother. I threw away access to you. I've never been that angry again." Because I learned something that day. Anger isn't always explosive. Sometimes it's the moment you choose yourself and walk away forever.